And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. To the right side to Eric Ebron.
Rodgers.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
3 and out. 4th down.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Rodgers.
Open man is Ayuk, complete.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Peterson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers.
That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. About 3 yards there to the 27.
On the carry.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. Here's a screen to Powell. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Peterson.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Here's Peterson. He's got it on the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes grabbed.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
That's good.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 84 yards. Escaping the pressure right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
The score, Steelers 7, Falcons 0.
Unit as they run up and send this one away. Brandon Ayuk returning it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And maybe a yard up to the 24.
Miller. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this one is incomplete.
Intended for Brandon.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. These guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Intercepted.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. McNair. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st down, it's McNair. Being chased out left. Going for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
A final shot before break.
McNair, and he's got it. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about.
He's got a man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Odell Beckham, 77 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
The Falcons take over first. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin with a quick throw out left. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Andre Johnson, 66 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him. He's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
And they get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Mahomes dancing to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? You come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball, couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Vikings.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st down.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Intercepted. That's what he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Adrian Peterson.
They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? The West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Mahomes now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. Eddie George, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Being chased out left. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 46. 7-yard line. They start the drive with Peterson. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
On 2nd down, Peterson. Oh, what a juke into space. Adrian Peterson off to the races. Touchdown, Falcons.
Ball carrier.
Adrian Peterson, 46 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Return.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 30.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Mahomes again. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first.
Yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Steps away to his left. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. And we've hit the 2-minute. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there. It's touchdown, Minnesota!
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And that'll make it 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Ayuk on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36.
Brought down by
just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll drop this down to Peterson. Evade finds the tackler, and now some space. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
27-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Falcons will extend their lead.
Greg Joseph.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of the how you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, there's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And this is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed
sliding out of the pocket. And then going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires it. Off at the 18.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. No gain on the play there, second down. They'll keep it on the ground again here. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And he'll get here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4.
He's going to turn things around.
We'll see what they do. Take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Hands it off to Chubb. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 25, regular.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Chubb on the counter. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
48, come on. Regular. 48, come on. Run. Not to that. Deuce.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Go. Mike 48, Mike 48. Yeah, let's get second. Hey, look, 48.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. It'd be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation. To be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Williams now on the return. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. be brought down here at the 28.
On the carry.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. They're trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And he's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, it's Peterson, and he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Rodgers into double coverage, and it's intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a pick, and he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, you can see the quarterback and everything in front of them, and they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Williams to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage? And he's into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Eric Ebron, 71 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Or they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
That sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Let's go, defense. Hurry, hurry. Pistol. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Watch the out. Real. Kill.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They run. Chubb. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Nick Chubb.
The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 36, Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Mayfield. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From 10 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
His kick is good.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
And 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A give to Peterson out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Peterson on the carry.
Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Ogunjobi on the tackle.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 40.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Out of the backfield, Adrian Peterson was the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's a screen to Powell. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. They'll run on 1st down. Peterson, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22, Rodgers. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Eric Ebron. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons have taken the lead. The point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14.
14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the 41-yard
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
11 yards there, 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Line of scrimmage, the 31. Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. On the carry, it's Chubb. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. They'll try and wind down some clock with Peterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Ebron's got it. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Falcons.
Complete to
4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Falcons push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy. The Browns drive about to get started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, that's all right. Let's keep moving it, make them do it again.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30.
That's good.
It's a big play there for the Browns. 46 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Oh, he fakes the spike.
Can we go back to the days where if you tapped your wrist as a quarterback, that just meant you're going to spike the ball, not fake spike it and try and get something downfield? They just tried it there, and it wasn't successful, but I know what you're thinking, right?
Dan Marino, Jets, 90s.
Yeah, without a doubt. His Dolphins got over on him. They faked the spike play, thought they were going to stop the clock, ended up throwing a nice pass for a touchdown, I believe.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Intercepted.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Again, Peterson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Open man is Anderson. And out across midfield down to the 4.
Taking it and eating it up.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the gun, Jackson. Big hold of the 30. Quick slant to Brown. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 50.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They'll go for it with Bell. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On Bell, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So they declined the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
On the carry.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Rodgers, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
5 yards from the end zone, first and goal. They'll run with Peterson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Second down and goal. Rodgers, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From 4 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, they'll take over first and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. A good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. And McCaffrey, the intended target. And it's third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Adrian
set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
He's taken down at the 33.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Vick will drop this down to Jackson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
And 8
We
yards.
always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And some space here. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. 56 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Falcons nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Ayuk on the return. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
First down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving. He take up the space and let the linebackers run free. But he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers. Lost the football. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They'll start here with Jackson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Gain of 10. And the Panther.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Panthers 7, Falcons.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guy. You start to win 1st down. You win.
Rodgers. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down now, it's Jackson, and he'll be taken.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's Ayuk on the return. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Ayuk on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Taken down at
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And it's complete. Williams. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. Rodgers now on 1st down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And coverage, and it's intercepted.
If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 25 on second down, Rodgers quickly into the hands of Robinson.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on third down. Third play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now left side, a completion is tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. Allen Robinson. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Peterson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it. Because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
35-yard line.
And that's a nice gain by him on 1st down, picking up some key yardage.
2nd and 3.
Defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made at the 30.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Good for us.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
They go play action now. Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That was Patrick Peterson from his quarterback spot whirling in for the sack.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Falcons 7, Saints nothing.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. That will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Peterson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. LaShawn Sims with the INT. And he will stop shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
The Saints take over.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Derrick Henry. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. Well, you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, 40 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
Double team, it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
They'll take over.
Second straight drive.